350% ROI, 10 times faster time to market, 60% lower operating costs. These are documented outcomes from production deployments on AWS right now. Payments and open banking regulations are reshaping how banks compete. Your banking customers are under real pressure to expose their core capabilities as APIs to fintechs, to regulators, to enterprise partners. And they need to do it now for various use cases. The mandate exists. The deadlines are real. What they don't have is a way to get there without disrupting the systems that run their business every single day. That's the specific problem OpenLegacy solves, and why this co-sell motion belongs in every open banking or payments conversation you're having right now. The CIO, or head of digital transformation you're talking to in a banking account, is managing 3 specific constraints, and they're measurable. Open banking and payment regulations and demand don't come with a grace period. PSD2, open banking frameworks across the UK, Europe, and expanding globally. These are compliance mandates with real consequences for non-compliance. Your banking customers know they need to expose their core capabilities as standardized APIs. The problem is that the required capabilities, such as accounts data, payment initiation, and credit decisioning, are locked inside mainframe systems that were never designed to fit the digital pace of change. Every day they delay, they face either regulatory risk or the cost of building workarounds that create new technical debt. That pressure is sitting on your customer's desk right now. The number one blocker for enterprise AI agents isn't the AI, it's the integration problem, meaning that AI doesn't fail at intelligence, it fails at access. Basically, agents confined to isolated tools or partial data views are forced into shallow use cases that underdeliver in production. The banks winning in open banking or other innovations are not the ones with the newest systems. They are the ones that can onboard a fintech partner or new technology in days rather than months, because their core capabilities are accessible as digital services, such as clean APIs or Lambda functions. And here is what matters for your conversation. AI coding tools can generate new application code, but they cannot safely read a live production mainframe, extract its business logic with full traceability, and generate deployment-ready APIs without any change to the running system. That requires a fundamentally different capability, one that complements AI development tools rather than competes with them. That is what OpenLegacy provides. The competitive consequences are measurable. Banks that meet regulatory deadlines, onboard fintech partners quickly, and extend their core systems as modern digital services can level the playing field, modernize operations, and build ecosystem advantages that compound over time. Bank Leumi, one of Israel's largest financial institutions, needed to deliver modern open banking services, comply with new regulatory requirements, and connect fintech partners to their core, all without disrupting systems that process millions of transactions daily. Their existing approach relied on ESBs that created bottlenecks at every integration point. OpenLegacy Hub replaced that dependency entirely. As a cloud-first platform, it was implemented on Bank Leumi's EKS and connected natively to Bank Leumi's IBM CICS and AS400 systems. OpenLegacy automatically generated microservices from COBOL copybooks, pushing them to the bank's cloud environment in as little as 5 minutes. Those services deployed directly to Amazon EKS through a unified CI/CD pipeline using Jenkins and Azure DevOps. The result was their new open banking platform called Fintecha, a full open banking marketplace running on AWS, exposing governed APIs to fintech partners and regulators. As Eli Dotan from Bank Leumi said,
"We cut out the ESB and shortened time to market for deploying services. That's what modernizing with OpenLegacy actually look like."
What is the next step for a bank to be completely cloud native, you ask? AWS describes the strangler fig pattern as the proven approach to incremental modernization. Transform, coexist, eliminate. Gradually build new services around the edges of the legacy system. Let them grow until the old system can be retired, safely, without a big bang. The challenge has always been that the transform step is extraordinarily difficult to execute manually. OpenLegacy automates it. By connecting directly to legacy assets, COBOL, CICS, IMS, PL1, with no middleware layer and no changes to the core system, OpenLegacy Hub generates cloud-native APIs, microservices, and Lambda functions. Legacy and cloud coexist in parallel. Functions migrate progressively to AWS. The old system is strangled over time, not replaced overnight. Your customer gets the low-risk, phased modernization model that AWS recommends, and OpenLegacy provides the automation that makes it practical to execute. Customers are typically in production with their first proof of value in 2 to 4 weeks. From a partnership standpoint, OpenLegacy holds the AWS Mainframe modernization and FSI competencies. We are an eligible ISV tooling partner overlaying the AWS Migration Acceleration Program, which means qualified customers and partners can access additional substantial AWS funding to offset OpenLegacy license costs. We are also integrated with AWS Transform for Mainframe and are available directly on AWS Marketplace. Every piece of this co-sell motion is already set up. We just need the opportunity. Here are the signals that tell you an OpenLegacy conversation is relevant. When a banking customer expresses frustration with open banking delivery timelines, that is often a signal that manual transformation approaches are not scaling. When they mention ESB maintenance costs or middleware complexity, that is the integration bottleneck OpenLegacy removes directly. When the conversation turns to fintech partnerships or ecosystem API quality, OpenLegacy's approach to generating governed, production-ready APIs from the legacy core becomes highly relevant. And when budget is the concern, license funding through the ISV tooling program is available to offset OpenLegacy license costs for qualified engagements. By co-selling with OpenLegacy, you're not just helping a customer meet a compliance deadline or innovate their payment or claims processing. You're removing the infrastructure constraint that is slowing their entire cloud journey. Every open banking, payments, or other use case API generated by OpenLegacy from the mainframe runs on AWS. That is direct, incremental AWS consumption tied to each engagement, positioning AWS as the target cloud architecture for all mission-critical mainframe workloads. And beyond the immediate deployment, core banking data that is now accessible as APIs becomes the foundation your customers need before they can deploy Gen AI workloads on Amazon Bedrock and SageMaker. Intelligent banking applications require access to transaction history, credit logic, and customer records that have been locked in legacy systems for decades. OpenLegacy makes that data reachable on AWS, which is what turns a compliance project into a platform for the next generation of your customer's business. Laying the ground for migration towards a cloud-first bank. Example: a typical bank Leumi-scale open banking deployment generates approximately $1.5 million in incremental consumption over 3 years. That is a co-sell motion with a direct line to quota retirement today, and a customer relationship that deepens with every new API and every new partner they onboard. 2 things you can do right now. 1. When you have a qualified banking account with a modernization conversation underway, log an ACE opportunity and tag OpenLegacy as co-sell partner. 2. Reach out to me directly. Our team will scope ISV tooling funding eligibility, prepare account-specific materials, and bring the right OpenLegacy technical resource into the conversation. I'm Angela from the Partner Alliances team at OpenLegacy. Our contact is on screen. We look forward to your next open banking opportunity.